You know, I understand that 6 counties up in Oregon are...
Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I'm so excited. Yes, I now have audio. What do I mean is I've been trying to get this SDR++ software working down in my workshop where I have my RSP-DX SDR and I have my Megaloop antenna. That's my best setup right now. And I think I did a video a couple days ago showing or talking about the fact that I could not get this software on this setup to run and give me audio. You could see the waveforms, but it was just like it is now. It was muted. But actually, it wasn't muted. There was just no audio. So I worked with the author a couple of days ago, and he determined that he knew the possible cause of the problem, but it would take some time to fix it. And of course, he's a university student and he's very busy. And I said, okay, fine, that's okay. Well, this morning, he sends me an email and he says, I think I found the problem. You need to have the Windows Media Player available on your PC. Check to see if that's available. Well, it's not. And the reason it is not is because I'm using a stripped down version of Windows with the idea it didn't load all the games and apps and all that stuff. Well, it also doesn't load the media player. And so him and I, searched around on the internet trying to find the Windows Media Player package for this version of software. We finally found it, and I installed it, and boom, it's working. The audio's working. I'll turn it back on right now.
Headquartered right in the comptroller's office. We are set to go down that process of creating a currency. What that will look like.
This is WWCR. One thing I love about this program, there's many things, but one thing I love about it is these bookmarks you can make, like this one right here. They are down here. Here's all the bookmarks I have added so far. I probably have about over 25. And what I did is I made those on my computer upstairs because that's the computer that everything was working on. So I made those. So once he got the audio working, I went up and copied the file that had the bookmarks in it and put it in the directory on this computer, and boom, all the bookmarks are there. Now I could have done an export upstairs and an import here, but I just copied the file. That seemed to work. Just copy the file that had the bookmarks in it. So I'm elated. I can see I really like this program. It is so easy to use for the brand new users. I mean, I had it up and running upstairs in just a matter of minutes, and I just ran into this audio problem down here. I love this zoom feature over here. I'm running, to go all the way out, I'm running 10 megahertz of bandwidth. It's displaying 10 megahertz of bandwidth. No problem. And it's not CPU hungry. I showed that in a previous video that it was with the screen capture software that I'm using, like I'm using right now, and this program, the CPU usage was still under 10%. So, and like I say, it's showing you the full bandwidth. And I can go to, like I can click on this one right here. and it's not, well, it turns out it is, but it's not necessarily in the middle of the page. Well, let me pick one over here. I'll pick this one. So it's way off on the side of the page, but if I change the zoom, well, what did I do different? Oh, click on it. If you click on the zoom, it puts that frequency that you've selected in the middle of the screen. See there? It's in the middle of the screen now. Pretty cool. So you don't have to manually scroll over to it. And then if you want to scroll, say let's zoom back out. If you want to scroll, just grab this bar right here, back and forth, you scroll. I'll zoom out maximum, or yeah, out maximum, then I get the full 10 megahertz. And that's set up here, right there. You can always set it when it's not running, so you have to pause it. Then this is no longer grayed out, and you can set it. So I'm running at full width, 10 megahertz. Also, I realized later when I did that last video why I couldn't change the IF gain, because I had the AGC set to something other than off. If I turn this off, then this becomes available and I can manually change the gain. Turn it back on, and now it's grayed out. I can't change it. What else have I found? I think that's about it. He told me about how it changes color, VFO color, which is, if I zoom in here, oops, I zoomed in too much. That's this overlay right here. You can change that color. It's white right now. You click on the color, then this comes up and you can change the color. I can change it to yellow. And current art. Well, I meant to change it to, okay. Okay, how do I get out of this? Oh, okay, there we go. So, I'm really liking this. And it's great for searching for stations. This is the beauty of an SDR, is this graphic display of the spectrum. So you can actually see the signals. And I have dug out a bunch, all these down here. These were, well, that's not it. Looking for bookmarks. Where'd they go? Went down too far. Yeah, there they are. These, when I found them, they were super weak, but like this where I'm at right now, this little blip right there. I saw that little blip, and I was using manual IF control, and I'd crank that up, and boom, the signal would pop up, and I would hear something, which I hadn't heard before on, say, SDR Uno. But now that I know the station is there and I could hear it, I could go to SDR Uno and I'm sure I could hear it. That's one thing I need to do, is I need to test the sensitivity of this program versus SDR Uno. Now there's a whole bunch of variables in SDR Uno that could affect the sensitivity, so it might be difficult to do a one-on-one comparison. But anyway, I want to thank the author. I'm really excited about this program, and I'm excited I got it working down in my workshop with my best SDR, which is the RSP DX, and my best antenna, which is my Megaloop antenna. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would. And have a great day. Bye-bye.